Welcome to What You Up To Now, day 2365. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I hop on here and I chat about a lot of things that have happened, things that are good, things that are bad, things that are horrible, things that are dramatic, things that are big lessons learned, as well as some successes and strategies that we can work on to make our life work, right? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about, in the Let's Grow annual challenge, we're doing one thing every day to grow, financial growth and money experts, using money experts to help us grow our finances. Guess what? We can't be experts in everything. We wouldn't perform our own operations or own surgery on us. So why would we think we would go it alone when it comes to dealing with our financial growth and creating the financial future that we want to have for ourselves? So we talked about different types of financial experts and how to pick one. I think that's the most important thing, and the most important process we need to have is, how do we find the right people to surround ourselves with to help us create the life we want? Because none of us creates our life and lives our ideal best life in a vacuum. So we talked about that, and then we shared Anderson's story and how he used different financial experts and different types of different financial experts throughout his lifetime and his career and through his family changes, etc. Then for Supersize Your Business, interesting twist of topics. We were talking about trends in sustainable transportation that we can tap into to supersize and grow and build our business. And that's probably one of those things that a lot of people don't ever think about, especially if you're in the online world predominantly, and in the digital world predominantly. But if you've worked, like I have, in a lot of different industries and in corporate America while simultaneously building, owning, and operating my own businesses, you see a lot of different areas that you can use to a strategic advantage that you might not otherwise pay attention to. When it comes to creating a culture and an environment that people want to work with and be a part of, if it's in alignment with your core values, offering and using strategies for increased walking, bicycling. Bicycling is a way to use energy that doesn't really negatively impact the environment, right? Doesn't really add anything to the carbon footprint, etc. Also, again, if you've been in an industry like I have that has a fleet or has to deal with deliveries and transportation, then you would be already doing these things as part of making your business more efficient and effective. But if you haven't, it's something that you can actually do personally, or provide incentives in your business for people in your organization to participate in, just like the government provides us with incentives and tax breaks and things for adopting new technology. We can choose to do that in our businesses as well. And a lot of people will see that as a perk and a benefit. It's like offering educational reimbursement benefits. That's a perk that's important to some people. I know that's one for me, for example, that was really important when I selected my job my first job and my second job in corporate America. What are my opportunities for continual development and advancement and training, etc.? So things are different for everybody, but if it's in alignment to make the world a better place, it's a good fit and an interesting way to look at finding a competitive advantage that it speaks to the people that you want to speak to. If having green packaging and renewable resources as a part of your production process or stream is important to you, you're going to pick suppliers and vendors that offer those type alternatives and options. Is it right now a little more expensive in some categories and areas? Absolutely, because a lot of businesses are cashing in on the whole green and recyclable trends, right? Because they know, and they get government incentives for doing it as well, at least here in America, but pretty much worldwide, there are incentives for, making the planet and making the world a better place. Not some industries, but those are few and far between. That's all I've got today. It's Saturday here where I am, and so it's the weekend. And I'm helping out with two of my three granddaughters because their dad is a lineman, and so that means sometimes he's on storm. And there's lots of storms going on in the country right now and in the world, but he only does once in the country. So if I can help you in any way, what do? You just ask. If you've got a question or a strategy you'd like me to look into, or find out if I've got experience with it, just ask. If there's something in our annual challenge, Let's Grow annual challenge, that you are curious about, if you are just hearing about it now, guess what? You can join at any time, because we have a private Facebook group that has all the videos so far from this year and all of the write-ups and guide too. So you can pop in anytime and start. It's not like you have to start at the beginning of the year with us. You can start today, and then just when we're all done at the end of the year, you could just keep going. It'll be a little bit off. Yeah, but guess what? Always good information to review and to be growing in every area and aspect of our lives, right? So I like to believe that any experiences in education, even if we think they're bad, somehow they're good for us, or we wouldn't be attracting them into our lives. All right, have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.